My life's in constant danger. I'm threatened by a stranger. I'm scared they'll club and stab me. Scared kidnappers will nab me. I'm scared of home intrusion and cultural infusion. I'm scared of immigrants and teens in drooping pants. I'm scared of sudden sounds. I'm scared of mimes and clowns. I'm scared of boys in hoodies. Scared they will steal my goodies.
Oh my.
I'm scared of car hijackers.
That's my song.
Scared of computer hackers. I'm scared of mysticism, that devil communism. I'm scared of social welfare and universal health care. I'm scared of foreign accents. I'm scared of paying taxes. I'm scared of other races and unfamiliar faces. I'm scared of intellectuals. I'm scared of homosexuals. I'm scared of bureaucrats. I'm scared of Democrats. I'm scared of Satanists, scared of psychiatrists, scared of my medications, fear college education. I'm scared of revolution and the so-called theory of evolution. I'm scared of knocks upon my door. I'm scared of homeless and the poor. I'm scared that guys will disrespect. I'm scared that girls will just reject. I'm scared that I'll look like a fool. I'm scared just like I did in school. My mother's ghost still haunts me. Dad's disapproval taunts me. I'm scared of darkened streets. I'm scared of halal meats. I'm scared of NSA, UN and CIA. I'm scared of my own shadow. I'm scared of Rachel Maddow. I'm not an evil fellow. My spine's just painted yellow. I'm scared each waking hour. In dreams I cringe and cower. Scared that I have no power. Wish I lived in a tower. Scared of my powerlessness. Scared of my cowardiceness. That's why I carry a gun. Meow. And I just kept it by, I didn't even have a guitar for years. I mean, 25 years.
Yeah, I heard you without one for a long time. You got back into it.
Yeah. And, but I put the ukulele by my computer, and I get burned out writing, you know. And that's why I write 2 or 3 things at the same time, because I get burned out on something, and I immediately go to the other thing, and I'm all fresh. It's
our project.
Yeah. But when I get burned out on that, or I'm only working on one thing, I pick up the ukulele. And there's no chord that's too hard to play on a ukulele. Every orchestral weird thing with minus signs and dims and ogs and so I thought, wouldn't it be sexy to play like, do you have the ukulele with you? The thing is the timing of when you play it.
No.
Okay.
We're working on one for you.
It causes your brain to not do the old. Okay.
And
it makes
Pick at it?
Yeah. And so I learned a bunch of standards on the ukulele. And my wife says it really does. It's like homeopathic sex appeal. And
how far does that get
it's
you?
so
Not that far, surprise. Gets you in a band covering Britney Spears. Go get it. You want me to get it? Please.
Yes.
Oh, I was only going to play one song on it, so don't get it for one song.
We're recording this though, so we can replay it later.
It's not that far.
So you want me to get the ukulele? I will get it. I don't care.
Okay.
What is your will?
Yes.
I'll get the ukulele.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Lon just told you what to do, Maria. Nobody gets to tell you what to do.
I don't know.
While you're gone, I'll play my new song. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Oh my God.
You're so full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're so full of shit.
I'm supposed to not make
You're
sound
full of
back
shit.
here.
You're full of shit. You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. 'Cause you're full of shit. Oh, you're so full of shit. Oh, you're so full of shit. You're full of shit.
I'll sing it back up to that one.
Everybody.
I know that lyric. Could you
Take a deposition. Let's go.
Inspired that song.
I have some ideas, maybe. I don't know.
The current political climate.
You're a horse's ass. And you kiss my ass. 'Cause you're full of shit. But when I started
And
this,
somewhere in there you gotta fit, and your mama too. That'd be a good way to end it. And your mama too.
but anyway, I went for a month to the UK. And 2 weeks of that, I was in London, and OTO put me up in a flat in central London, about 2 blocks from the British Museum. And it was like a 3rd floor walk-up thing with no hot water. And I didn't have my ukulele with me, because by then I was hooked on the ukulele. And I would take it everywhere, and I told everybody, have a ukulele for me. Okay, it's my drug of choice now. And they didn't have ukuleles, but they had a couple of guitars in the apartment. And so I practiced my ukulele on the guitar, because it's tuned just the same, except the top or the 4th string is tuned an octave higher. That's the only difference. So, and when you're playing a D position, it's really a G or something. But so I could work out. So I worked out all my ukulele songs on the guitar, and then I got bored doing it. And I said, well, you know, I could just drag that finger in there, and oh shit, I could.
Child's back.
Yeah. And by the time I was through, I was playing the whole new improved new part of my brain ukulele stuff on the guitar, and another person in class at Christmas bought me a guitar. That's how I got up. And the first song that I wrote on the guitar at home, when I was driving home from my job that I said that I had a job that wasn't really a job. I'd stop off at the liquor store on the way home and get 2 of the club canned martinis. Okay? And I'd slam down one of them and then drive the back bay of Newport Beach around to Cliff Drive to watch the sun go down over Catalina with no traffic in a residential, beautiful, with palm trees growing. And it was so blissful. I mean, it was the alcohol moment. You know, there's that one moment that you just, if this could last forever, if this could last forever, I'd never do anything but this. And in that last moment, I wrote this song. They say that drinking and driving's a terrible curse. As felonies go, it's one of the worst. They say that drinking and driving brings misery and pain. But a guy needs a hobby to keep from going insane. I love to get drunk in the car. I love to get drunk in the car. Every night around 6, I slug down that sweet whiskey. I love to get drunk in the car. It's a good thing I don't live too far from my job, 'cause I drink in the car. Down the back streets I sling, and I sing as I drink. I love to get drunk in the car. No, I don't like to drink in a bar. The urinals stink in a bar. I would much rather cruise in the fresh air booth. I don't like to drink in a bar, 'cause I love to get drunk in the car. I love to get drunk in the car. Every night around 6, I slug down that sweet whiskey. I love to get drunk in the car. Sometimes I light up a cigar and I smoke while I drink in the car. I can spit in the street. Jesus, isn't life sweet? It's all true. I love to get drunk in the car. Each night as I drink in the car. This is the moral. I look up and wish on a star and give thanks to the gods. I keep beating the odds, 'cause I love to get drunk in the car.
I have some friends that wrote a song. It's called Booze Booze, and it reminds me of
So when I was a kid in Nebraska praying for flying saucer people to come take me out of the state, my brother brought home from a friend some collector's 78s of old like Dixieland jazz and really cool, the collector's items really. And one of them was Jack Teagarden playing Stars Fell on Alabama. And Jack Teagarden's band, Louis Armstrong, Jack Teagarden, but Jack Teagarden played trombone, and he had this voice like he was just stoned. All of the stars fell on Alabama. And it was just the coolest. I wanted to grow up to be Jack Teagarden. And so when I started working out on the ukulele, I thought, okay, the sexiest song on the ukulele would be Stars Fell on Alabama. So I'm going to try to play it.
Now, if these ones stop cackling over there, we'd be fine.
No, man.
Take it outside.
You know?
Take the broomsticks outside, would you?
Moonlight and magnolias, starlight in your hair. All the world's a dream come true. Did it really happen? Was I really there? Was I really there with you? We played our little drama. We kissed in a field of wine while stars fell on Alabama last night. I can't forget the glamour. Your eyes held a tender light while stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter. And in the center, just you and me. My heart beats like a hammer, my favorite line. Your arms wound around me tight, while stars fell on Alabama last night. That's the impressive thing right there. My heart beats like a hammer. My arms wound around you tight, while stars fell on Alabama, baby, last night.
That really was
I
lovely.
don't know if I can figure anything out. Now I only play the ukulele in the parking lot of Trader Joe's while I wait for my wife to
Wow, with a hat on the sidewalk?
Huh?
A hat on the sidewalk?
No,
No.
it's in my car, which makes me look endearing. Let's see.
That's so cool.
Well, drinking ideally.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And the cigar, too. Let's not forget about that.
License plate, right? Stars.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's right.
Stars.
I think we're living all of our incarnations at the same time, and what we do right now, we're changing the past and the future. If we can change something today, that obviously changes the future.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's got to be changing the past too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It just does.
Yeah.
So, ask when it comes to pass.
That's my philosophy.
That maketh water flow. Oh, my brother, 1967. And we took all the LSD that we could gather between the two of us. And we swore we'd drive out to the desert and not come back until we were holy men. So we went out to Joshua Tree, National Monument, and where there's big giant boulders you can sit on and stuff. And we dropped that acid about an hour before sunrise. And it was a full moon. Full moon was going down as the sun was coming up. And we were just on our backs grunting and giggling. and I write about it. It's the opening part of My Life with the Spirits. And when we finally, it was an incredible ordeal, epiphany, everything. It was completely life-changing, obviously. I think I'm still there on that rock at the moment. This might be one of those moments up there. But we went back to the Buccaneer Beer Bar, and I got this view of the future, and there wasn't a future unless my girlfriend back in Columbus, Nebraska was part of the future. That was it. There was no existence. And I didn't even know we liked each other that much. Because we weren't, deeply, romantically anything, but we just, we hung out because we had the same politics. We marched together, and I called her up, and it just happened. And it was hard to use the payphone on still when you're on acid,
Oh my God.
I still remember seeing my finger going into 0. And I couldn't go. I had to have the operator put the call through. And I tried to talk with my hands. Hello? And Constance answered, and it was her birthday. I didn't know it was her birthday. But I said, let's get married. And then she paused for a while. I said, okay, you'll come out to California. Okay, that was it. And I waited till our 25th anniversary to tell her I proposed on acid.
She didn't know all this time?
That's a solid plan.
Wow.
That's good you waited, probably.
Yeah. It really was.
No, because if you know acid, you'll know that was true, no matter how high he was. That's like the only drug that's like that.
I don't know why I asked, and she doesn't know why she said yes.
Wow.
And it was like an arranged, it was like a Hindu arranged marriage, only we did it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we'll make this work. And she's certainly gotten the short end of the stick. But anyway, out on the desert, my brother and I, after we had lengthy, deep conversations without talking. After a while, you don't, and you don't even know you're not talking, and you're going, oh yeah. And all of a sudden we realized that we were our own great uncles on my father's side, who died within 6 months of each other, about 7 and 10 years before, 7 or 10 years before we were born. We knew nothing about these guys. We'd only heard little glimpses of these guys, because my father never talked about any of his family. And so we only knew that one of them was the private secretary to Hal Roach, the silent movie studio head, Little Rascals, Laurel and Hardy. Okay. And I always resonated to the Laurel and Hardy, our gang stuff, and I thought it was just because the location shots were Los Angeles area location shots that I recognized. They look pretty much the same right today. But I knew right then, this is why I love stuff from the 20s. This is why this is why I'm totally, crazy about jazz and cocaine and stuff. So it really makes sense. So I've at least arbitrarily said, okay, I'm my own great uncle. So I wrote this, sort of as my own great uncle. Bernice, when we were children playing on the porch, I was shy but carried such a torch. Now those days are gone. Bernice, we're both in college, class of 28. Both carnal knowledge majors. Ain't it great? Now this is our song. Bernice, I love the boyish way you bobbed your hair. I love the hemline of your skirt up there, way above the knee. Bernice, declare a bow look I just idolize. Cupid's bow lips and the coal ring down are just the bee's knees. I'll woo you daily, raccoon coat and ukulele, and I'll serenade you gaily outside your dormitory. We can neck in the rumble seat of my old wreck. Scandalize the campus, what the heck? F. Scott Fitzgerald's story. Bernice, this rough palooka wants to be your chic and puff a hookah in between the sheets. Just me and Bernice. Bernice, this rough palooka wants to be your chic and puff a hookah in between the sheets. Just me and Bernice. I'll woo you daily, raccoon coat and ukulele, and I'll serenade you gaily outside your dormitory. We can neck in the rumble seat of my old wreck. Kid, you're the cat's pajamas, hot seat, dog seat, red hot mama. Bernice, I told your sister I was stuck on you. She said, hey mister, she's stuck on you too. It's you and Bernice. Constance says, who's Bernice?
I was wondering that the whole time.
Why, you dear.
That was so cool. Wow.
I didn't write this melody. This is, I dreamed I dwelt in marble halls.
Oh, I heard that from Enya.
Anya, right.
Yeah.
I once was a painter of dragons on porcelain plates. I once was the harlot of Jericho. A waif at the wharf side, a dandy in lace, a proud man's sad daughter who forgot her place. Each lifetime's a turn on the merry-go-round. The horses go up and go down as we spin through eternity's spiraling night, turning, returning until we get it right. I once was a bully who pushed the wrong boy. I once was the wrong boy to bully. I once hurled a Greek from the ramparts of Troy, and once speared a mastodon woolly. I once ate a mushroom and died on the spot. I pleasured 9 Zulus and liked it a lot. Each lifetime's a turn on the merry-go-round. The horses go up and go down as we spin through eternity's spiraling night, turning, returning until we get it right. I once was a rowdy young man in Peru. I once was a proper young lady. A sodomite, Hittite, a
What follows that? I gotta know.
that often gets me. I laughed for 20 minutes. That was just a sodomite, Hittite, Jane and a Jew, and countless times died as a baby. I once was a Byzantine skewered by the Turks, and once I was triplets. Not sure how that works. Each lifetime's a turn on the merry-go-round. The horses go up and go down as we spin through eternity's spiraling night, turning, returning until we get it right. I once was the hero of Megiddo. Thank you, cool cat. As Ed Wood said about Plan 9 from outer space, this is the one they'll remember me by. And maybe the socks.
The socks.
People keep saying that Jesus is Lord. He'll take me in the rapture. He'll come with a sword. Preachers on TV tell me I'm living right. But I've tasted the lips of sweet Babylon. Sweet Babylon, oh heavenly home. Let down your head and take me to bed. Hold out your cup and I pour the wine. Drink to the night of sweet Babylon. I know they call you the queen of damnation, our sacred love, abomination, but dying in your arms is sweeter than salvation. Heaven is the night of sweet Babylon. Sweet Babylon, oh heavenly home, lover of all, refuser of none. Hold out your card and I will drink to the night of sweet Babylon. I know they call you the queen of damnation. Abomination, the dying in your arms is sweeter than salvation. Heaven is the night of sweet Babylon. Heaven is the night of sweet Babylon. Good Babylon. Thank you. I strike the bell, O Prince of Heaven. I thank you for appearing. I've paid the price, denied the Christ, eschewed Jehovah's fear. How now, my son, 'twas neatly done. Your triangle has bound. Say on your need and we'll proceed. Your magic doth astound. I've earned great wealth, enjoy good health, am armed with earthly power. I'd trade it all, embrace the fall, to be God for 1 hour. Could be done. Might be fun, but master, you'll be snoring. Please change your mind, you'll surely find that being God is boring. The demon's Irish too. As many of them are. It's not for thee to question me here in my wizard's tower. I do compel you, raise the spell. I'll be God for 1 hour. Deity, before your throne we cower. Your wish we grant, omnipotent. You're God for 1 hour. The minions of hell cackled.
I know. You're pissing me off. Sorry.
223.
Yeah. guys are totally out of commentary on that.
Oh, I know what I like playing even better than that.
All right, let's do it.
I've traveled around this great big world from Sydney to Shanghai, Rio de Janeiro where it's Christmas in July. That's not the way it works. But it's hot in July, in Christmas, that's what I was thinking. Adore Chicago's eateries and New York so romantic. I've had lots of fun the other side of the Atlantic. But all good things come to an end. Someday I'll be deceased. And when I die, don't mourn or cry. Just say goodbye. And ship my body to Paris. End your resume with a touch of panache. Spend eternity rubbing elbows with class. Come to Paris to take your final breath. Make 14 Rue du Repos your last address. The party starts when you are laid to rest. Bienvenue, a club Père Lachaise. Chopin at the keyboard pounds out Polonaise. Balzac throws his weight around, we're all impressed. Yves Montand serenades Simone Signoret. Marcel Marceau smiles but's got nothing to say. At last Abelard sleeps with Héloïse. Love never dies, the club Père Lachaise. Maria Callas, Celestine Gallimari. Belled out Carmen just to impress George Bizet. Edith Piaf sips champagne with Colette. In search of lost time, Marcel Proust can't forget. Perhaps someday they'll meet Lon Milo DuQuette. Dreams never die, Club Père Lachaise. Barefoot Isadora in gossamer dress, flirting with Jim Morrison, looking his best. Oscar Wilde swapping quips with Molière. Sarah Bernhardt shows her tits, man, what a nice pair. At midnight stand and sing the Marseillaise. And toast the stars at Club Père Lachaise.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, me too.
They really had me at first.
Oh, that's cool. Not everybody in the bar scene gets that.
I like the Marcel Marcel.
That was my favorite.
Okay, well, that's about it. That's about